Wanted to do a quick video for you guys on argon and argon helium mix. These are 24 valve Cummins side draft intake runners that I've been welding for local diesel shop. And so this is all machined out of a piece of billet 6061. These flanges are 1/2 inch thick. So this flange is actually, this piece is machined out to where this flange goes up inside it. So you only got a 1/4 inch fillet weld on here, no big deal. But this being as thick as it is, it's just a huge heat sink. To make it even worse, I bolt it on a 24 valve Cummins head to keep everything, true and straight. So, the last few what I did was I preheated the snot out of them with MAP gas, propane, weed burner, whatever. Got them up to like 300 degrees. I'd max the machine out at 325 amps. I'd run 1/8 inch tungsten. I'd try to turn the balance down as low as I could. And it just, the welds don't turn out good. They got they have no color to them. They just don't look nice. So, I started doing some research. I've been welding for 20 years. I've always heard how great helium is. I've seen a ton of videos on it, but I've never used it. So called my local welding supply. I got a partial bottle of helium. So he had a bunch of these. Didn't charge me hardly anything for this. It had like 1,500 pounds in it. So I got it. I watched some videos on YouTube, Jody Welding Tips and Tricks and some other guys that really like helium, just to kind of see what everybody's doing. And basically what I came up with was I bought a Western Y and a 90 to put on the back of the machine. Wire this all together. This hose here runs up to my argon flow meter. I'm running 15 CFH on the argon. Then I got a quick connect here coming from the helium tank. And all I'm doing is floating the ball to where you can just see the ball hover, kind of dance in there. That's it. I don't know, this isn't a helium flow meter. I know helium reads totally different than argon or carbon dioxide, so I don't really know how much I'm running. I'm gonna say somewhere between 5 and 10 CFH. But everybody goes on and rants and raves how expensive helium is, and it is. But here's the thing. I mean, this tank, it's got 1,000 pounds in it right now, and I think it had 15 or 1,300 when I got it, and I've been running this for a month now. Hardly used any. So this is one of them little baby 50 or whatever it is bottles. But if you got 120 bottle of helium, it would probably last me, and that's my plan. But it would probably last you a year at least. So, what I did on this one, just to see how it would work out, was I put the machine on 250 amps. I ran a Hertz. I don't think it matters, but whatever. Everybody wants to know. At 125, I ran a balance at 25 to 30%. And I did absolutely no preheat. Lit up on this thing, and instantly it puddles and you're welding. It's crazy. So, that's what I did. I know, I don't understand all the chemistry behind it. I do know that helium has a higher ionization rate than just pure argon, which makes the arc a lot hotter. But the difference is crazy. And you can see, these welds do look different than the pure argon welds. There's a little less shine to them. But all in all, for what I'm doing and the time it saves me, messing around with preheat, messing around with, maxing the machine out, running the machine, as high as it'll go, worrying about, tripping a 50 amp breaker in the house and overheating the machine, maxing the duty cycle out. I just think it's totally worth it. The dog thinks so too.